Hello, my lovely farm on Farmville. All my swans lined up, look, red ones, blue ones and black ones. The gardens at the back are ready to harvest except the last one. What crops have I got in? Bugle weeds, whatever they are. There's my garage, got my harvester, the plougher and the seeder in there. Click on that and get some fuel. All my trees, look. That's a floating waterfall. All the dragons are in there. Polka dot elephants. A fish pond. A few sharks in it. And nice pretty trees. Lots of animals around. Turkeys. Ducks. Lots more blue and red swans. Once again, nice pretty trees. What's that? Duculus Castle. I've got all surrounded by black swans. That's where I live, my mansion. What's that one? Floating Castle. Lots more pretty trees. That's Cupid's Castle. Lots of hearts. A lot of the trees are ready for harvesting. Look. That little red mark, I click on them. The hive, beehive. Must beehive myself. What's that one? A tree of love. Some little monkeys. The cow, the young bullocks are doing something naughty. Look at his expression on his face. Somebody said to me, "You dirty sod." Oh, animals do what comes naturally. What the fuck's that? A rose Pegasus. The witch's cauldron. Christmas tree with gifts I can't get at. A giraffe. Two mammoths about to fight. A little squirrel. All my chickens. The zoo with all the animals. All I'm getting is elephants. All the baby horses, little horses and calves. Shy horses in there. Horses. What the moment have I got? Nearly 6 million. So I'm going to expand the farm in a bit. Once I get to 6 million. All the chickens, there's 80 in that one. 80. 56 in that one, just one egg at the moment. So anyway, reading the Big Go Numbers out, and an old lady in the early 90s playing. What was that he said? 68, dear. Slow down a bit, Arthur. So slowed down and called the numbers out very clearly. 3 and 9, 39. 40 blind 40. Okay, dear. Yes, go on. And the old lady had a couple of wins. Now then, listen. Forget about pipe organs. Watching a video today, the Bermuda Triangle. 3 points: Miami, Bermuda, and I think the other point is Cuba. Over the years, hundreds and hundreds of aircraft just gone missing and disappeared completely. No wreckage. And that squadron of aircraft, a long time ago, old piston engine aircraft, well, someone recently followed the same route. He was in touch with Miami Air Control all the time. He had enough fuel, and it's a piston engined aircraft with a maximum speed of 190 miles per hour. Inside the triangle, that was way out in the Atlantic, a storm of course, and the move it onto the crops. When are they ready? 15 hours. Anyway, he followed the same route in touch with Miami Air Control. Storm developed, as the can do out there in the Atlantic, and he saw a gap in the clouds and he flew into it, and all of a sudden it was like going down a tube, like a tunnel. He said big circles appeared, and all his compass and everything else was spinning like mad. He said for 10 seconds he had a feeling of weightlessness, just floating, and eventually came out of that tunnel into like a yellow fog, and then all of a sudden he was over Miami. And he wasn't supposed to be over Miami, he was still supposed to be out at sea. And when he landed, he got about a half tank of fuel left. And they estimated from when they lost control with, when Miami Air Control lost touch with him, when he entered that tunnel, to when they contacted him again, when he was over Miami, the aircraft had travelled over, it must have been doing over 1,000 miles per hour, which is impossible because the top speed of the aircraft was 190 miles an hour. So what happened there? He said it felt, excuse me, as though being pushed from behind. So obviously he entered like a time warp, didn't he? So I find anything like that fascinating, mysterious. What is the answer? I've often heard this, like portals where you can go into them and possibly move into the next dimension. So anyway, I find that fascinating, even if you lot don't. It's Sam's birthday, of course. Happy birthday, mate, again. You wait, Graham, till Elwyn snuffs it. He'll haunt you. He'll haunt the grounds of the mental hospital, I'm sure. James has gone quiet. Rob has gone quiet. He has been doing some uploads on that dodgy organ, the same as the dodgy organ that Dave played down in St Ives. And I've got Evermar trouble. I'm not going to allow her up there to, you know, to really upset me and make me depressed. My late mother had a very placid nature. She hadn't got a bad bone in her body. So I don't know where my sister gets her nasty streak from. It must be from father, who is certainly not in heaven. So, a short upload. How many gifts have I got in my gift box? Nearly 1,000. Watering cans. Animal feed, feed the animals. Got fuel. All that. Yeah, it's just somebody said to me, "What, how silly?" I said, "What do you mean, how silly? It's just a game." You know, David loves Farmville, don't you? And I do. Yeah, so I've already done one, but the music was a little bit too loud. It was drowning me out. Well, it's not now because this mic is picking up the music. And if I sit on the sofa now, put my feet up with this playing, that's it. Within 3 minutes I should be gone. I could fall asleep on a clothesline. So, oh yeah, who else did I miss out? Gollum, the clown. The likeable clown. And what's his name? Will be interested in what we're talking about. The Elixir Rubius, where on earth did you get that name from? I have said before, Silver Star Trucker. I love the Four Seasons records, Silver Star, and I thought Silver Star is a good username. But everybody else wanted it. I kept putting numbers after it, and in the end I thought, oh, sod it, I put Trucker after it. Everyone wants Silver Star. I mean, that would have been a great username for me, but you know, how many people on YouTube, a lot of people are using Silver Star with all numbers after it. So that's why I am Silver Star Trucker. I've got a blog site, it's Silver Star Special, with lots of family and friends, photographs and everything. Anyway, I think before I have dinner, I'm going to sit on the sofa, put my feet up and drift away to this lovely music. Bye.